Hey, good morning. Happy Friday. What's up, guys? I just want to go live real quick from my hotel room in Chicago. I'm so excited to be heading back to San Diego today. If you are not familiar with me, I'm Terry of TurboFitLife.com, and my passion is helping you live a fit, fun, healthy, happy life. And today I wanted to talk about confidence building activities and going outside your comfort zone, which can be really, really scary, but oh my gosh, it's so worth it 100% of the time, right? So December, I've realized, is my sister's going outside her comfort zone month, and she totally inspires me all the time. And I'm just so proud of her. And so I just want to talk a little bit about how doing these things can inspire other people, but can also change your life. So last weekend, she did her first ever running race. She did a 5K. It was the Santa Hustle, and we got to dress up as Santas. We wore these costumes. It was so much fun, but it was just so inspiring for me to see her. Like, it's been a long time since I did my first ever race. It's hard to remember how I felt, like how nervous I was, and how intimidated I was. I was so worried I was going to be the last person to cross that finish line. And I don't know why that even matters. Who cares if you're the last person to cross? You still cross. But I was just so scared of that. I had no idea what to expect. I didn't know what to wear. I didn't know like how people would act. I didn't know how the beginning was. I didn't know how my pickup would be. I knew nothing. So I was just very nervous about everything, and she just rocked it and she killed it, and I'm just so proud of her. And then last year in December, she conquered all three of her top three fears are spiders, needles, and heights. And last year when we were in Australia and New Zealand, she got a tattoo, so needles. There were spiders all over our Airbnb in New Zealand, and she's just like let them kind of hang out and coexist with us because they're spiders and they're not going to hurt us. We tried to make sure they weren't any like creepy poisonous spiders. And then we also jumped off this building in Auckland. So it was amazing. It was just such an incredible and inspirational thing. And it's so hard to do these scary things. But let me tell you, the more you do them, the easier it gets. So I'm going to give you my top 3 tips for how to start this journey. So if you want to start going outside your comfort zone and start to see the magic in your own life, here's my tips on how to make it happen. So the first tip is doing confidence building activities. So you want to do something that gives you confidence just in general. Just increasing your confidence is, an awesome thing in life. And I still have a lot of self-confidence issues. I cover it up a lot, but I'm basically in my head, like doubting myself every 10 seconds. But it's a million times better than it was a decade ago and 10 million times better than it was 2 decades ago. Hi, high school. Why is that 2 decades ago? Anyways, so I think that doing physical challenges for me has been one of the biggest contributing factors to building my confidence. So by overcoming physical challenges, running, which is something I never thought I could do. I hated it in high school. I hated in junior high when you had to run the mile. It was like the worst day of the year in gym class for me. I hated it. But I learned to love running, and now I wouldn't say it's like my favorite thing in the world to do, but I do have kind of a fondness for running now. And every time I finish a run, whether it's a 5K, even that Santa 5K last weekend, whether it's a half marathon, whether it's a marathon, whether it's a Ironman, whatever it is, doing these physical challenges every single time I do one, it makes me mentally tougher because 100% of the time, no matter how long or short the race is, there's a point where I want to stop. Or I want to slow down. Or I don't want to keep going. Or I want to just like go jump into that breakfast place we just ran by that smells great and have a bagel and a beer, right? It's just, there's always a time where I want to quit or give up. And I don't. And every time you don't, you get a little bit tougher. So that's why I personally think physical challenges are really great at helping you in your whole life because they do help give you that confidence. They help give you the ability to overcome things that are thrown your way because challenges are going to come into your life no matter what. I don't care who you are or what you do. You're going to be challenged at some point in your life, right? So I think that having physical challenges that you're overcoming helps give you the strength to overcome other challenges when you're having a tough day or tough week or whatever it is. So that's why I personally love physical challenges, but maybe that's not your jam. Just find other things that challenge you in other areas of your life, and as you overcome those, they'll help you. And personal development is going to be my second tip there. So I know the books, I remember going into a self-help section in Barnes & Noble when I was in college. My boyfriend broke up with me, and I was devastated. Like, I cannot overexpress how upset that made me. 21 years old. What can I say? I was 20. Anyways, I was like brokenhearted. So I like went into the self-help section of Barnes & Noble and I said, I need something to help me get me out of this. And I just felt so self-conscious being in this self-help section and looking through these books. And I couldn't even bring myself to buy one. I would just sit there and like skim them, try and like get all the little nuggets of knowledge out. I did get the Blue Day Journal, which to this day I think is one of the most helpful tools. I think journaling is great. And it just had like a cute little frog on it. And there's a whole section where you write things that make you happy in it. And that I think is helpful too, just focusing on things that make you happy when you're in this dark place. Anyways, self-help books are awesome. There are so many good books. I like to call them personal development books, call them self-help books, whatever you want to do. But things that you can read that will nourish your mind, and just when you're in a situation and the first thing you think of is this thing you read in this book instead of this negative thing that's been in your head your whole life, like it's life-changing. So finding some good books that resonate with you, and what resonates with you might be completely different than what resonates with me. But like books like Jen Sincero's like You're a Badass. I mean, those books, those words just like kind of seep into your brain, whether you skim through it, really focus on it, highlight it, read it, write, take notes, whatever you do, like that's in your subconscious somewhere, right? And then when you're living your life and you face a challenging situation, or you're feeling some social anxiety and you don't want to do something, because you have this book in your brain, it will help you through these situations. So I fully 100,000,000% now walk proudly into self-help sections of bookstores, even though I go into a bookstore maybe once every 3 years now because Amazon. Anyways, so the first tip was doing those confidence building activities. The second tip is doing the personal development reading. And then my third tip is going to be doing small little things every single day that help you build your confidence and go outside your comfort zone. So going outside your comfort zone in a really small way might just be smiling at somebody in an elevator, looking up from your cell phone, not being on your phone the whole time you're checking out at the grocery store, and having a conversation with a stranger. For me, this is like really scary stuff. I am friendly, and it's gotten easier over the years, but like I'm so much more comfortable just like sitting there and playing on my phone, because then I don't have to talk to anybody. Online food ordering changed my life. I remember the first time I ordered in 2006, Domino's came out with an app where you can order pizzas on your phone. You didn't have to call and talk to anybody. It was like a game changer for me. Sam and I, my sister and I, when we were growing up, it was like a fight. Like, no, you answer the door. No, you answer the door, because we didn't want to have to like deal with a stranger. We got this weird social awkwardness thing. So anyways, doing those small little things, like saying hi to a stranger, smiling at someone on the street, doing those small little things over time helps you realize it's not that scary, and it helps you build up that confidence. And just doing those small things that go outside your comfort zone helps set you up to be in a better place, to go outside your comfort zone in bigger and better ways all the time. And then bonus tip, because I said it was 3 tips, and that was 3, but my bonus tip is accountability. So I think having accountability in anything you do is very helpful, at least it is for me. So having somebody that like you're accountable to, say, I'm going to join this group. I'm going to go to this meetup by myself. What? Scary. But having somebody that's like holding you accountable to that and making sure you actually do it is huge. Now, I am insanely fortunate to have like 2 of the best friends in the entire world, and we talk almost every single day. And like whenever one of us is going through something like this, like the others are there to just lift you up and support you. I know I'm like, I don't know how I got so lucky with these girls, but I got the best people in the world. But if you don't have that, there are people out there who want to support you, who want to see you succeed, who will partner with you and help you and get you success. So if you want somebody like that, I'm here for you. That's like my favorite thing to do, is to inspire people and help people and get you to live your life on purpose instead of just going through life. So if there's anything I can ever do to help you, please let me know. And I've got a group starting on January 1st. So I know it's January 1st and everybody's going to be hungover and sleepy, except for me, because if I make it till midnight, it'll be a miracle. Anyways, January 1st, group is starting. We're going to bookend our days. We're going to learn how to start our days in this awesome way and end our days in this awesome way that makes everything in between so much better. We're going to make 2018 an amazing year. We're going to start with just 1 week of learning how to bookend our days. So that way we're setting ourselves up for the best year of our lives. So if you want to be in that group, just message me or comment below. I'll get you added. It's 100% free, no strings attached, no sales pitch at the end, I promise. Just 100% free, just helping live awesome lives. All right, I gotta go work. I love you guys. Hope you have a great day.